Hello from Sweden and welcome to this reading, the absolute most important message for you now. And I have prepared 3 different piles with oracle cards. The one that you feel the most drawn to will be your reading today. We're also using different tarot decks in each of the piles. So we have pile number 1 with this card. We have pile number 2 with this card. And we have pile number 3 with this card. Okay, this is the options for today's reading. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Otherwise, you can scroll down to the comment section where you will find your timestamps. And I will see you guys in your separate readings. Hello, pile number 1, and welcome to your reading. So the absolute most important message for you now, and you felt drawn to this card. We have a turtle here. So let's see what it says here behind the tape. We have slow but steady. Slow but steady. Okay, so we're going to put this card here in the corner and we're just going to dive into your reading and unfold it as we go. We're going to take 1 card each from these small cards. We're going to take an astrology card from this deck, and then we're going to take a couple of tarot cards and we're going to start there. And then I've also prepared a bunch of oracle cards. So let's see, let's do one of these each. Let's just prepare the first half and then we'll start the reading. And I wanted to do one of these small cards with the starseed messages, but they're very good. And then a chakra card from this deck as well. I see this one. Oh, I think we're gonna do these two. Yeah, let's do these two. Beautiful turquoise and moss green. Okay, so we got 3 of these. Let's see if we can fit everything. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that looks good. Okay, and 1 astrology card for you. That one is sticking out. And I don't know how many tarot cards. Let's see how many comes out. Okay, we got 2. Let's do 2 more. Wow. They are eager. Your cards are eager. 2. I don't know if they're supposed to be in pairs like this. Let's just keep it like that. Let's see what happens. Okay. So, what do we got here for you? We have, wow, this is interesting. We have a number 3 here. And in your main card, slow but steady, we also have a number 3. Something is going to come into fruition, but it's taking some time because number 3 is a number of abundance, of fertility and growth and things coming together, working together. Number 3 is connected to the tarot cards as the Empress. So I'm getting some Empress energy here, but we got Mercury and the mind, something with keep your mind steady, keep your mind stable, because it seems like this is taking maybe a little bit longer than you wanted it to take. So keep your mind steady, keep your mind clear. This Egyptian, I don't know what you call this, this Egyptian drawing, what's it called? Hieroglyph? Yeah, I can't remember the name. Anyways, it's a little bit dark. So like don't let dark things enter your mind. So keep your mind pure, stable, clean, aware, awake. Slow and steady, you're making your dreams come true. We have 6 of Pentacles. Wow, look at this. Windfall. There is some windfall coming to you. There is some generosity of the universe. You have good karma. And 6 of Pentacles is about receiving and giving. And also about service. So I keep hearing like you've done like really good things, maybe in your past lifetimes, maybe in this lifetime. And there is definitely a windfall coming to you. We have the Devil. Yeah, but there are obstacles. There are attachments. There are things that are maybe polluting your mind, polluting the air. What did I hear? The air. Let's look at the other two cards. We have Knight of Cups. And we have Ten of Wands. It's a little bit of a mountain for you to reach the top. You are climbing a mountain and you are heading towards the top. But you're carrying a burden at the same time whilst you're doing this with the Devil here. So maybe you're trying to reach the top. It's a house here. There's a house here. Maybe you and your loved one. And look at the Ten Wands here, almost like they are attacking you from every corner here. So you're trying to reach this home here, this paradise at the top of the mountain, and you're carrying these very heavy watermelons. So something with your care, like there's two things happening here. You know, you are trying to reach the top, but at the same time you need to release. And I think you're working with this with the Knight of Cups here. Seems like, you know, there is healing going on at the same time, or there's healing necessary maybe for you to reach the top. Your mind is your mind right now, pile number 1. Your mind can be your biggest enemy or your best friend. If you keep your mind stable, if you keep yourself grounded, if you accept that things are going slow but steady, rather than rushing them, I think you will be fine. I think if you start rushing things, if you start being impulsive and eager and making making quick decisions or something like that, you know, with the Devil here, it seems like you could take a wrong turn, because you are moving towards the top. You're moving towards manifesting something here, but at the same time you are dealing with things, and you need to like kind of like thread carefully and walk carefully to be able to like heal at the same time, because this new place that you're heading towards, there's something that you're meant to leave behind you. There's some cords, there's some attachments, there could be mindsets, there could be emotional patterns that you're meant to leave behind you. So be aware of your mind. Inner worlds. Let me take a sip of my tea. Inner worlds. Your external world is reflecting your inner world. Yeah, what's going on inside of you is so much more important than what's going on outside of you. So we have the Devil here. So things are definitely going on the external. Things that are challenging you. Toxic connection, karmic connections, karmic situations, attachments, maybe even addictions with the Devil. Of course, doesn't have to be, however it resonates for you. But seems to be, with the Devil, seems to be something like on the outside, because I think the Devil is a very external energy in one sense. But the Devil also forces us to go within to see why we are holding on or why we are reacting the way that we're doing. And I think the biggest, the best thing that you can do right now is look within you. Stop kind of giving away your power to the external situation and take charge of your own mind. Take control of what you can control. And you cannot control other people, but you can control yourself. And you're going places, pile number 1. You are going places, you are healing, you're moving steadily. And you're healing. If the Knight of Cups is connected to the Devil here, it could be somebody's approaching you that's not good for you. It could be a love. For some of you, this could be a love interest, a partner, past friend, a friend, like something could be. But I'm getting like a positive feeling of the Knight of Cups. It feels like this is more you. And you have something really good going for you. You've been healing a lot. You're still healing a lot. Future looks bright, you're moving towards your goals, you're making good decisions for yourself, you have unlocked your good karma, it's kind of supporting you, but you're still carrying a burden. And the burden is the things that's still not healed. And that is completely fine. It's going slow and steady. Once again, accept the pace. Accept the pace and just keep on moving yeah, keep on moving forward, and remember that what's going on within you is more important than what's going on in the external. The external is just a reflection of the inner world. We have heart chakra connection. Father Divine and Mother Earth make love in your heart. Interesting. Father Divine and Mother Earth make love in your heart. Yeah, the mind and heart. So, and you know, if to be able to have a steady mind, a clear mind, a calm mind, a peaceful mind, the heart has to be open. We have to be centered in the heart chakra. Even here, the card is green. You know, the heart chakra is green. It says mind here, and it's green here. So it really reminds of us, yeah, but don't forget about the heart. When the heart is closed, all that energy is bound to go up and get stuck in your mind, and then it starts consuming all this rumination, you know, repeating thoughts and negative thoughts, and it becomes almost a gateway for all this negativity from the outside as well. So your heart, yeah, you know, focus on connecting with yourself, your heart. Keep your heart open, keep yourself high vibrational, keep yourself peaceful, keep your eyes on the prize. You have a goal, you have a path. There's no confusion here in pile number 1. You know where you're going, you know what you want. It's clearly here, you know. You see the path, you see even that, you know, it's a little bit difficult to get there, but you see it, and you know, you even have a friend here, you have support here, somebody's helping you carrying the burden. If this is a guide, or if this is somebody in your life, you know, that you're sharing this path with, it's beautiful. So just because it's difficult doesn't mean that it's not right. Just because it's challenging doesn't mean that it's not right. Many times, you know, good things comes with challenges. Truth. Throat chakra. Speak from your heart. It is the only thing worth listening to. Even the throat chakra talks about the heart. You know, speak from the heart. Speak from your heart. This is so much about you. This is so much about your path, what you want, what you don't want, what's good for you, what's bad for you. And this is big things going on with you actually right now, pile number 1, where you are heading towards bigger dreams, making bigger, like something with making bigger steps, bigger changes in your life, and you're so ready for it. You're so ready for it. There are challenges on your path. There are blockages on your path. Maybe even people that doesn't want to see you free, you know, with the devil here and things like that. But it's no match for you, you know. You just, yes, it will take a little bit more longer, you maybe, but it's fine. Slow but steady. It doesn't mean that you're blocked. It means that you're moving forward. The turtle here also, I don't know if this is teardrops or if it's raindrops, but it seems to be like a lot of emotional release as well during this journey. Yeah. Let's see what else we got. Union of love. Embrace the beloved within your heart. Wow, so much going on with your heart. Embrace the beloved within your heart. Your heart, yeah. So your heart is your heart is the key to mastering your peace. I mean, the absolute most important message for you now: bring yourself back to peace. Bring yourself back to peace. Yes, there are things going on in your life that you're not satisfied with. Yes, there are things going on maybe with people in your life that is bringing you pain, suffering, worry, I don't know what. Yes, there are things, you know, but this doesn't mean that you have to lose the balance of your mind. We can face these things we face these things better with balance. You know, when we are upset, we're lost, you know, so we're just suffering. So, and open your heart again. And turn to, I want to say God, I don't know if you like that term. So whatever God means for you, turn to what you believe in. Turn to the light within you. Turn to the strength within you. And then let that guide you. And feel safe, you know, feel that you are safe. Universe got your back. And then move towards this union of love here. So I really felt that strongly. You're heading towards a better place in your life, a better place within yourself. You're really like changing your reality. You're moving from this a little bit more dense reality, a little bit more challenging reality, to a more simple, soft, loving reality. And once a union of love could definitely be that there's somebody here with you. For some of you, could be that you're heading towards a union or like a relationship upgrade of some kind. Doesn't have to be, of course, because it's a general reading, but if that resonates for you, could be. Sound healing. So we have throat chakra, we have heart chakra, we have sound healing, something with opening yourself. Even here, green and blue. Yeah, look at this gateway, opening up. Oh, this looks like the throat chakra here. It almost looks like this is the neck, this is the throat, this is the whole face. This is, I don't know, maybe soul star chakra or something. So this is all about opening, like really opening up. Sound healing, you know, it makes me think of the sound of the universe. So some high vibrational messages. And it, you know, it's where you, it's so you can get stuck in what's wrong. And you can get stuck in what feels heavy. You can get stuck in certain mind patterns. You can get stuck in certain emotions. And what's going to happen when you're stuck? Nothing. Nothing happens when we're stuck. We're just stuck and we're adding to that suffering. But we can shift our energy. We have a free will. And we have awareness. You know, without awareness, nothing can happen. But you're listening to this reading, so you have awareness. And with this awareness, you can choose to do something else. And when you're choosing to do something else and you bring peace to your mind, body, and soul, and you find hope and light and stability and steadiness again, there are a lot of spiritual beings. Call them light beings, call them angelic beings, whatever you want to call them. But there are very powerful light beings and angelic beings around you that's ready to give you healing. And there seems to be something very important with upgrading your upper chakras. So the throat chakra is kind of like a bridge between the lower chakras and the upper chakras. Something with connecting the worlds, connecting your worlds, connecting your physical world with your spiritual world. And unifying these union of love, unifying your spiritual self and your physical self into a new life. And this is what you're doing. But it's like, don't fight. You need to heal certain things, but don't fight it. Accept it, embrace it, but don't get stuck in it. So this is like a balance here. And then what you really need is peace in your mind to be able to do this. Rediscover your seal. Pay attention to the passion you are feeling for discovery, learning, exploration, spirituality, travel, your work, or your relationship. Passion and desire go together, especially as an inspiration. Let's do one more. Get your power back. You have forgotten who you are. You are a child of the divine. So take your power back. Yeah, this is about also, you know, because, you know, with the 10 of Wands here and you carrying a birth, so this is tiresome. So maybe you're very tired because you have been moving forward, but it hasn't been easy for you. You have been healing a lot. You've been purging a lot. You've been dealing with a lot of situations. And, you know, things are going good with the 6 of Pentacles. Then comes the devil. Okay, then things are going good again with the Knight of Cups, and then comes the 10 of Wands. So it's like a little bit, it's not really steady. Your path hasn't been steady. So maybe you're like a little bit tired, and something would keep yourself motivated. And with rediscover your seal here, I think, you know, there's doors to be opened for you. They can bring you new motivation and ambition for your own personal growth, for your own healing, because we've been healing for many years and we've been changing and we've been struggling. You know, we become a little bit tired of it. So, but something with like, I don't know, it feels like there's a new door here. Get your power back. So I have a feeling that somebody took your power away from you. Nobody can take our power, but maybe you gave some situation in the past your power, or a person, you allowed a person to take some power from you, or you're allowing a situation in your life to take your power away, like a work situation, another type of situation, family situation, parent situation, child situation, I don't know what, but something is taking your power. And it's very important that you take that back, because I feel like a little bit like there's a badass soul in you that wants to rebel a little bit, but in a steady way. Yeah, in a steady way. And yeah, it's time to something with unlocking that. What's the last card here? Service. Interesting, because Six of Pentacles, like I said, could be a card that talks about service. I feel like this is you. I feel like, look at this is a bunch of kids here. Big heart, yeah, look at this big heart. And like a bunch of kids. Some of you are healers, very strong healers, and you're healing people's inner child. Yeah, that's a message that I'm getting. Maybe that has something to do with taking your power back, rediscovering your seal. Maybe you're meant to become a healer. Yeah, that was a side message. But I do feel like you've been giving a lot with service. You've been giving and giving and giving. I felt this in the beginning. You have very positive karma, but it has been very blocked for you to receive it. It's coming to you slow and steady. It's coming, and then there's a blockage, and then it stops, and then it's coming, and this is so it's fine, you know, just accept it that it's slow and steady, and you just keep going. One thing that's very important is that you take your power back from some devil demon situation here. Let's do 3 more cards. Yeah, let's do these 3. They came together. Your cards are coming together. Yeah, cards are coming together. The Star. Stay hopeful. Stay hopeful. The Star, you're on a magical journey with the Star. We have all the lotus flower here. You are awakening. You are supported by the divine. Universe loves you. You are so loved. This is what you need to do. I heard like turn. Did I say? I said it before. Turn to God. Turn to universe. Let universe shower you with their love. This is where you will find the answers. In this surrender, look how beautiful this card is. You're surrendered. You're vulnerable. You're naked. You are authentic in your yearning for healing and change. And this is universe hears you in your authentic call for help. They want to serve you. They are already here, I feel, actually. They are already here and ready. I hear like something with shifting your perspective a little bit and shifting your focus. Like you're almost, I don't know if you're putting too much energy in a situation and giving your power back away. Giving your power away by doing that. See here, your wish is heard with a falling star. You made a wish and it's heard with a 3 here. Another number 3. So we got 3, 3, 3. Number 3, angel number 3 is about ascended masters being all around you. So you are definitely supported. You are definitely supported. But 3 wands is all about progress. Life changes and the next stage and new horizons and expanding. And you're doing this. You are doing this. Don't lose hope maybe because it goes slow or because these damn blockages keep showing up in your path. 3 of Swords. Yeah, talking about these damn blockages. Yeah, 3 of Swords. Yeah, and in the heart. Because the heart was so important here. So it seems that you're dealing with heart pain, heartache, heart suffering. And this energy tends to go up into your mind. And then, you know, it makes you agitated. Because the mind, you know, with all this, when energy goes up into the mind, the mind becomes agitated. So yeah, that's not nice. I wanted to do one last thing, and I wanted to read. We have another number 3, 3 of Swords. So we got 3, 3, 3, 3, 4 times number 3, and in this book we can check. Let's just check 3, 3, 3. So yeah, this is the angel number book. Listen to this, pile number 1. You are completely surrounded, protected, loved, and guided by the benevolent ascended masters. Yeah, this is what you are, protected and guided. But they want to help you more. They want to help you more, but there's like, sometimes you're just so stuck in your own problems, which is fine, which is normal. But it's like you are forgetting about them. It's almost like, you know, ask them, invite angelic beings, light beings, ascended master, whatever resonates with you, invite them into your life 1,000,000 times. Before you go to sleep, say, I surround myself with 1,000 angels. I invite 1,000 angels. I keep doing that until you can feel it. When we don't feel the presence of this higher vibrational being, when we don't feel the presence of love, the love from God or the love from the universe or source or whatever suits you to call it. When we don't feel it, doesn't mean it's not there. It means that we are blocked and we cannot feel it. So we try to unblock ourselves, and we have faith. Just because we don't feel it doesn't mean it's not true. So we keep on inviting them into our life. We keep on inviting guidance and love and healing and solutions into our life over and over and over again. Never lose faith. Always keep on doing that. And keep your mind calm. Yeah, keep your mind calm. Try to keep your heart open. There are blockages in your heart. Look at the devil here. Look at the Three of Swords here. Even the Knight of Cups. I don't know who hurt you. Maybe this is past pain. Maybe this is childhood pain. But there is things in your heart that needs to be solved. But you have made a wish. Your soul has a wish. Your soul has a wish to change, to evolve, to ascend, to awaken, to live a life in love and compassion and maybe even service and helping maybe, or healing, or doing something good or something artistic. This card is very artistic. Yeah, so this is what you're doing now. Taking your power back and changing and all these things. Pile number 1. This was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile 1, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to this reading. So the absolute most important message for you now, and you felt drawn to this card with the white flowers and the 2 butterflies. Let's see what we got here behind the tape. And we have joy. Okay, that is good. Let's put it here in the corner and let's just dive into your reading. We're going to take 1 card each from these small cards. We're going to take 1 astrology card here. We're going to take a couple of your tarot cards. And we're going to start in that corner and just like unfold the messages as we go. And then I have prepared a bunch of oracle cards. Very blue in this reading. Yeah, everything is blue today. So, okay, we're going to take 1 of these cards. Star seed messages, but I really like them. They're very good. So do we have, what is the most important message for pile number 2? After healing comes joy. Yeah, I want to take this yellow one because it kind of felt like it suited the joyful. So we have orange and yellow here. Probably sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra. So yeah, anyways, I heard after healing comes joy. So something with joy is coming to you. It feels like it's already here or around the corner. Let's not say too much. Let's see here. So 1 astrology card. Oh yeah, that's the one. And let's do, I think we're going to do 4 tarot cards. What is the absolute most important message for pile? Yeah, I want to do this one at 5 cards. Okay. We got 5 cards. Okay, let's start. I think we're going to start with this card. We have Saturn with truth. Oh, Saturn, you got Saturn. Yeah, after healing comes joy. Yeah, Saturn, is a very difficult, karmic, challenging planet. And it's not easy. Yeah, it is not easy. And it's slow. It's just this, earthy energy. Everything goes slow and takes time. But Saturn is also very good because it builds a very, very strong foundation. You cannot fool Saturn. You cannot take quick, Saturn will force you to do things by the book and do things right. Do things by the book and do things right. And I think you have something that you have done this and you have built a strong foundation, and now it's time for you to take off and enjoy kind of your new life, enjoy how you have healed, enjoy how your life has changed maybe. But let's see. Yeah, let's see. We have gratitude. Universal love shines through the miracles of life all around you. Yeah, I mean, this is clear. It seems you have done the work and you will. Now, I keep hearing now, like it's happening now. This is coming now. It's already happening. Maybe you're already enjoying this right now. And we have sacral chakra with fertility. Let your life burst forth from the seeds of creation. Let your life burst forth. Gratitude, fertility. And manifestation. Life, things are going good, pile number 2. It seems things are going good. Manifestation is the fruit of confidence and belief. Solar plexus chakra. So, I heard something with 6 months. Yeah, 6 months. Look at this. We have number 4 and number 2. 4 plus 2 is 6. And we have number 6 here. So I was thinking like, okay, for the people who are still working through Saturn, it could have something to do with 6 months. I hope it's not 6 years. Yeah, but 6 months, 6 days, who knows? 6 days, maybe even something is coming to you here. Miracles, fertility, manifestation, gratitude. Let's look at the tarot cards. This looks very good. We have the cosmic seed with the world card. Yeah. Oh no, this is an extra card, by the way. In this deck, look at this. We have 22 here. 21 is the world. So 22 doesn't really exist, but they have made a bonus card. The cosmic seed. What's going on? Pile number 2. Wow, this is a great reading. What's going on with the cosmic seed? The dandelion here. Dandelion many times symbolizes childhood. And free. As I look at this is you're free in something with you are free in a way. And this is so interesting because we go from Saturn. Nobody likes Saturn, Saturn is my ruling planet. I am Capricorn rising. My south node is in Capricorn. My Venus is in Capricorn. So yeah, Pluto in Capricorn was very difficult. Yeah, anyways, but so I know Capricorn. I know Saturn. Capricorn is connected to Saturn. Saturn is the ruling planet of Capricorn, and they both belong in the 10th house, the house of career. Yeah, the house of career. So I know the energy, it's really like structure, it's working hard and making things happen for you. Very successful. Saturn Capricorns can be very, very successful, but it takes time and they really have to work for it. They really have to work for it. And then we have the cosmic seed here, which is like freedom. Yeah, this is like a bonus card, doesn't even exist. This is something completely new, something completely fresh. And with this dandelion, it just feels like this. I just feel so free here. So what kind of karmic prison have you worked yourself through? You have worked yourself through a karmic prison. Some of you, this is work or career related, but absolutely doesn't have to be that. So joy here. This is good for some of you. Your work. This is just the message that you need to hear now. Is this is what's happening? You're working through this karmic prison. Then comes this complete freedom here. Gratitude, fertility, manifestation. Things are coming through. Joy is in your life. I mean, this is beautiful. Let's see what we got. We have 5 of Swords. Yeah, maybe you're fighting something here. Okay, let's see. 5 of Swords. We have 9 of Cups. Interesting. I have to say, before we look at these 2 cards, because I got a message so clear. With the 5 of Swords and 9 of Cups, almost like you're fighting for your right to manifest, like making your dreams come true. And what you're trying to make, the things that you're trying to manifest right now, they are so, I'm not trying to minimize your dreams or anything, but they're so small compared to the manifestations that are coming after this almost karmic prison cycle has been completed. And karmic prison cycle sounds bad, because it's not really, you feel like a karmic prison, but actually it's just like working off our karma. Karma is not something negative. It's just a consequence of earlier emotional, mental, and physical actions, all our lifetimes accumulated, all piled up together. So working, like, just like bringing ourselves back into the balance. And the more we bring ourselves back into the balance, the more aligned we are with the universe and God and higher vibrations. And the more are in our powers, the more we unlock powers. Because when we have a lot of karma and you know, it blocks us. It despiritualizes us. So, and there's something that you're trying to make come true here, and it's good. It will come true. The things that you will maybe will come true. I won't say 100% it will come true. Maybe the things that you want right now with Nine of Cups will come true. And why do I say that? Nine of Cups, you know, is still like the smaller things that we want. It's important, maybe very important for you right now. But in the bigger picture, pile number 2, there seems to be something even more amazing coming true. For some of you, yes, this thing that you're fighting for here almost right now will come true. For some of you, there will be something better coming. We have we have Mastery of Wands, which is King of Wands. And we have Eight of Cups. So this is interesting. Yeah, because I felt like there's something better coming. And Eight of Cups, you know, is the card that talks about you're seeking something better. This is the card of the seeker. You got something, but you're saying, yeah, you know what, I want something better. And you go seeking it. It's such a beautiful card. You know? The all-seeing eye. The peacock. Is that, I don't know what, is that Neptune? Yeah, Neptune is blue. I don't know if that's supposed to be Neptune. Neptune just moved into Aries after spending 14 years in Pisces. So maybe that is important. I don't know why I need to fix my ring. So yeah, ring. Yeah, commitment. There's something you're committed to. Yeah, with a seeker, with a commitment. You know, there's a spiritual destiny. There is a spiritual destiny. There's a soul contract. And a spiritual destiny, you know, can still be something on the material plane that's meant to be yours. Because, you know, I touched my wedding ring. So yeah, it could be a spiritual love. It could be a house. It could be a home. It can still be something, you know, if it manifests in the physical material world, doesn't mean it's not spiritual. You know, it can still have a spiritual cause. So something is destined here. Something very powerful is destined here. I want to do one card here for the Nine of Cups because I'm really a bit curious what this is. Or yeah, let's just do one card. Let's see if we can get any wiser. Let's do that one. Just see what it means. Four of Cups. Yeah, look at this. Dissatisfaction. So we have Five of Swords, Nine of Cups, and Four of Cups here. I think this could be because Five of Cups, you know, is a very tricky energy. And it could be somebody that you're having a conflict with or you're having a fight with. And there is this bad blood here. It's not good. It could be they don't want to see you be happy or there's like a competition or I don't know what. With the Four of Cups here. Let's do one more card. I'm just going to take the one on top. Yeah, look at this. This is the one on top. Let's just take one more card. Four of Cups. And wow, Ace of Wands. Very powerful here. This is very powerful. So there is a situation in your life that is tricky with the action. Oh, Action of Wands is actually Knight of Wands. Action of Wands. Knight of Wands. Yeah, this is fiery. I think you will take your power back from a situation. I think that's how it's going to end. Because with the Five of Swords, there's no winners. With the Nine of Cups here, it seems like, I don't know if they want to take something that's yours or... So this is a confusing situation. Yeah, there's a confusing situation maybe between you and another one. And there's dissatisfaction and there's like fiery emotions here as well. Somehow I want to put this like this because somehow I feel like you're going to take your power back from the situation. We have Knight of Wands and then we have King of Wands and then we have Eight of Cups. Your spiritual destiny, your fate will win. If this is a person, it feels like you will conquer by moving on. You will conquer by moving on. I don't know what's going to happen to them, but it feels like somebody's falling into darkness. I see somebody fading out of your life, like they're showing me like a fading picture. Yeah, I think you're going to take something with you taking your power back and moving on. And then comes something bigger and better. I want to take one more card. Yeah, I feel like we should do, yeah, let's just go with it. I mean, you like cards, I like cards. Like, why not do more cards? So Eight of Cups. Let's see. I want to see what is this. Can you show us? Can you show? Yeah, that's good. Can you show us what's coming here? Three of Pentacles. Wow, this is good. Three of Pentacles. This is, yeah, this is what's meant for you. Look at this. So look how you're standing almost on the podium here. And you are the winner here almost with big coins. So this is where you belong. This is where you belong. This is what you're going. You're going to where you belong. That your destiny is leading to you where you belong. Three of Pentacles, you know, is the master. Mastery, talents, gifts. But I keep feeling like you're standing on the podium. And I feel like you're very safe there. You have ended up where you belong. So you're heading towards here. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Listen to advice. Guidance is needed to cross the ocean of life. Truth, yeah, it's very important. Pile number with the Five of Swords. There's a lot of illusions. There could be a lot of gossip. There could be a lot of untruths. So it's very important that you listen to the truth. Listen to the right advice. Some people will give you the wrong advice, but you need to listen to the right advice. You cannot take any shortcuts. You cannot hold on to something that's not yours. You cannot make a fake dream come true. I don't know why I'm so harsh. I'm sorry, but yeah, maybe, you know, with Saturn. Yeah, Saturn is a harsh planet. Yeah. It's like, so this is like, this is really like, there's another person keeps coming into your reading here. Who is this person? Yeah, they keep coming in here. You need to release this person because it's a mess, or it's just, it's making things very confusing. So be aware of who you listen to. Listen to advice, but listen to the right advice. Inner alchemy. Look at this freedom and surrender. Dare to set yourself free. Dare to set yourself free, pile number 2, because it's going to be necessary. It's going to be necessary that you step outside your comfort zone and set yourself free. At a certain time in your life, it could be that you're holding on out of habit. It could be that you already like dealt with the karmic prison. You already balanced your karma, but you stay physically, mentally, emotionally, you allow yourself to stay in a situation that you have outgrown because I don't know why. Yeah, out of habit maybe. Maybe just out of habit. And this is where it's very important to like, whoa, wake up. And because we have Nine of Cups here, so it's like giving you something as well with the Nine of Cups. You're getting some emotional fulfillment, but it's not good enough. And they want to give you the Three of Pentacles, which is so much better, I feel, in this situation together with all these cards. Because Three of Pentacles, you are free. Nine of Cups is like satisfaction that comes and goes. Three of Pentacles is like you have built yourself a life that is yours and yours only, out of your own power. Nobody can take that spot away from you. But with the Nine of Cups and with the cards here, it's like, it's a little bit, you're not completely in the King of Wands, like the power energy that you want. King of Wands could also be a person that's got kind of like abusing your goodwill, or like, I don't know, like an ignorant or an arrogant person could be in this situation, because I keep feeling like there's a person that wants to come in and decide or control you. I don't know what, like decide over you or control over you. So you need to set yourself free. You need to set yourself free. And you need to follow your inner desires. Set some intentions. You're entering a phase of plenty or may have a sudden windfall. Goals are within your grasp. For many of you, it's like almost I feel like the karmic years has already passed. You have already balanced your karma with this person. The last thing that you need to do is realize it and then like kind of change your life with maybe stepping outside your comfort zone and maybe taking some like difficult decisions. So listen to the truth. seek advice. There's so much joy and gratitude, fertility and manifestation, so much good things growing and changing in your life. And I feel like you are ready. Your prayers are being answered. Your prayers are being received by the divine. Answers will come soon, although perhaps in forms you didn't expect. Yeah, I think there's like things coming to your situation that you didn't expect that's going to be good. They're going to be very good, but and I think it feels like I want to push you. like not push you in the bad way, like I had this in pile 2, the last reading. Like I wanted to shake you a little bit, say like hello, in a loving way. I wouldn't shake you in a non-loving way, but like just say like hello, wake up a little bit and look at your life and look at the things that are working, look at the things that are not working. It hasn't worked for this many years or this many months. It's not going to work in the future either, and you know it. Maybe you have a hard time facing that truth because it's going to demand you to break out of, the structure, the foundation, the stability maybe that Saturn has built for you. If this is a workplace, Saturn can have to do with the parents, also father especially. So it could have something to do with the father, King of Wands, maybe a man. Maybe you're together with a man and the relationship is not working, or it's a boss, or it's a parent. I don't know, but don't get too comfortable just because it feels safe in one way. Because you can get something even better. So I want to say, yeah, I keep getting this feeling. I want to shake you a little bit, say, like, come on, let's do it. I'm with you. Let's change it. Let's do it. Let's try it. So listen to advice. Your prayers are being answered. Divine answers will come soon. Perhaps in forms you didn't expect. So they want to bring you answers. The universe wants to help you here. And you have already walked this path for a long time. This is what I'm feeling. You're not in the beginning of the path. You're not in the middle of the path. You're at the end. And at the end of the path is kind of like when you're shooting out like a star and you're leaving that old. And it's a little bit of a death, like an ego death, to leave something or to make like a big decision, maybe like that. To change your job, to leave your family behind because they're not good for you. To break up a relationship because it's outdated. It doesn't even have to be bad. It could just be like, okay, we're not getting any further and we have grown apart. It could be a friendship. We're just like, okay, we're not bringing anything to each other anymore, and I don't know what. It's time to part ways. Patience. And we have a number 4. Actually what I feel with this card is don't get too comfortable. Yeah, 4. Patience. Yeah, like don't get too comfortable. Which is like a little bit weird message maybe, because number 4 is all about stability. Patience is like also like stability and patience. But I feel like, yeah, sometimes, we have a tendency maybe to get too comfortable, because patience and stability and the cosmic seed is 2 completely different energies. And I felt like this cosmic seed card here really stood out, because this, I feel so free here. I feel so free. There's no boundaries. I'm in the cosmos here, like a little dandelion flower seed. Yeah, it's a seed maybe. I don't know what to call these. And I'm just flying around here. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know have anything. And I think sometimes it's scary to not have. For me, I feel like I really think it's nice to be very grounded and rooted and centered. And for many of us, going through so many healings and changes and being so sensitive, we need that. But it's about the balance. You need to have that, but also don't get too comfortable. Don't get too comfortable, because there are better things for you. There's a spiritual destiny, and you need to surrender. And you need to like throw yourself almost into that unknown and just say, let's just see how it goes. Let's just see how it goes without fear. Let's just see how it goes. Okay. Yeah, pile number 2. This was a fun reading. This was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile 2. I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. So the absolute most important message for you now, you felt drawn to the eagle here. Let's see what we have here behind the tape. And we have truth. Okay, let's put it here in the corner and let's just start your reading. We're going to prepare the first half. We're going to take one card each from these small cards. We're going to take one card from this astrology deck and a couple of your tarot cards, and then we're going to start reading that part and let the messages unfold as we go. After that, I have prepared a bunch of oracle cards. So one card from the Starseed deck. So what is the absolute most important message for pile number 3? And we're going to take chakra cards. Actually, we're going to take 2 of these cards because we ended up doing that in pile number 1 and 2. So what is the most important message for pile? Can't think. Should I take that one? You know what? Yeah. Wow. I don't know why it was so hard. Okay, that was the one. Yeah, okay. My brain just stopped working. But we got 3 cards. Okay, and one astro card. Let's do that one. And I think we're gonna do, oh, we'll see, maybe 4, 5 tarot cards maybe. So what is the most important message? What's going on? I have to take a breath. Yeah, okay, we got these 2 as well. Yeah, I think I'm going to take it like this. Ooh, it looks so pretty. Let's see what we got here. There's some energy, like, I think there's some energy moving, like, when I'm doing this reading. So it feels like something is clearing out as well. We have 3rd house with messages. Messages. Yeah, look at this. We have the truth and we have messages. So there seems to be some energy needs to be cleared out for the message to come through. That's what I hear, because I do feel a different type of energy here. Then I just left pile number 2. It was a good reading. Pile 1 was also a good reading, but it feels like something needed to shift now when we came to pile number 3. For the message to come through, this higher perspective with the ego, some truth here coming to you. So let's see if we can see what that is. We have these 3 cards kind of came together. So let's start with these 3. We have 10 of Wands. So carrying the burden, minding your own business and carrying the burden here, because the 3rd house is also everyday life. You know, what's going on. Yeah, it is actually everyday life. 6th house is also everyday life, but 3rd house also talks about like kind of what's going on in our everyday life. So you're minding your own business here. You're carrying the burden. It seems like you're not complaining. Actually, even you're doing something without complaining. That's what I'm feeling. We have the star here. This is so nice. Okay, so we have got the star here. This is an element of surprise here with the star. There will be some shift in your life coming in. There will be a shift in your life coming in here. The star. And we have the Knight. The Knight of Swords. This is very interesting. I think we're going to... I want to leave it a little bit because I want to... It seems to be very important that you get very clear messages. So let's leave this a little bit because I need to give it a little bit time for the message to come more naturally. Choice. By staying conscious in your thoughts. That's funny. Yeah, it was extra important in this reading that the message came clear. You need to stay conscious in your thoughts. By staying conscious in your thoughts, you guide your journey in the direction of choice. In the direction. So you are like, I really feel like you are minding your own business. You're working with your, you are really, I feel like I want to compliment you, pile number 3, for doing a very mature, something with you taking very mature decisions for yourself and doing what is right for you and kind of like doing it without complaining, because with it and one seems like it is a little bit difficult, but it's like something where you're doing it without complaining. What is this Knight of Swords? Why does the Knight of Swords feel like a blockage here? I keep feeling like you are, like the Ten of Wands is you. So almost like, I don't know if this is something here is like a blockage. Because Knight of Swords, you know, from the more shadowy aspect, can be somebody that's intelligent but immature. Strength. So we have root chakra with strength. Strength comes from your connection to the root of your being. Okay, root chakra, you're doing your own thing. Once again, you're working, you're taking care of your responsibilities, everyday responsibilities, your schedule, third house, you know, your schedule, you're doing everything that you need to do every day. You go to work, you do this, you do that. And you keep, like, you're completely busy here with your own. We haven't got the message yet. It will come, you know. But it's like just getting your energy. Like, you are doing this. You're minding your own business. But something is here lurking almost in your energy. Lurking, attacking. But the star is protecting you. Very protected. Pile number 3, you're super protected. You're very loved. You're very protected. You actually have a very high vibration, I would say. Yeah, very, very, a lot of high vibe people in pile number 3 that has a very strong spiritual connection and is very, I feel like, very mature. Emotional maturity. You know, I said that to my husband just the other day. I think, you know, we talked about emotional maturity. I was like, I think I got emotionally, I turned 44 this year. I think, you know, emotionally matured, like, if I'm honest, like, came last year or something, you know. So it comes, you know, with a lot of spiritual work and healing for some of us, not for all, you know. We have kids that are spiritual mature. Already from the year 2, 3, of course, you know, I had some emotional maturity, but like in this more high way. So, but I feel like you have that. I feel like there's a lot of maturity in your energy, a lot of wisdom, a lot of maturity. You don't mess with other people's energy. You don't mess with it. It feels like you're very open and non-judgmental, and you're minding your own business. Even if the third house is a pretty social house, actually. Yeah, third house is a very social house. It's the house of neighbors and siblings and short distance traveling and social media. Still, it's fine. Maybe you're not on social media and maybe something with your minding your own business here. What's going on? Strength. Okay. Yeah. Look at this. We have crown chakra. So in strength and in peace, in stillness, the answer will be. In strength and in peace, you are working with yourself. You're minding your own business. You're walking your own path. And keep feeling like I want to compliment you. If you're not doing this, this is the message that you need. This is what you need to do. Maybe even detach from social media. Maybe detach from siblings, from neighbors. Maybe, you know, something with this because, or like, not be so involved in other people's lives and what's going on in the news. Third house could definitely be the house of the news, actually, as well. Oh, and I feel like it's not wrong, you know, with this 10 of Wands, this burden that you're carrying is not wrong. It's just is, you know, it's just your burden that you're dealing with. So it's not, it's heavy, but it's actually not that heavy. So it's like, it's okay, you know, it's like somehow something feels very okay here. Let's look at these 2 cards. The World. Wow, this is nice. The World and 3 of Swords. And I keep feeling like these 2 cards somehow are connected more. Like, this is one thing and this is almost like a second message, even if everything is connected, of course. Oh yeah, let's see here. 3 of Swords and the World. You're working through you're working through your own pain and suffering. You're working through your own obstacles. You're very connected with your inner self. You're very connected with the truth. And I keep feeling like you are not bothering anyone, but there's definitely people that wants to bother you. Let's take a card for Knight of Swords. Who is this? I keep feeling like this is not you. Even, you know, yeah. Who is this? Who is Knight of Swords? Who is Knight of Swords? And why are they here? So, did we get 3 cards? That's a lot. They have a lot to say, maybe. Yeah, maybe somebody has a lot to say. We have Strength. Okay, again, so we got Strength here. We have the High Priestess. This is great. And we have the Magician. This is an aspect of you, maybe. Strength, the High Priestess, and the Magician. So this is, so, you know, the Magician is number one major arcana, and then comes the High Priestess. It's the same energy, but masculine and feminine almost, you know. We can say that the High Priestess is the feminine energy of the Magician, and the Magician is the masculine energy of the High Priestess. You know, the one and the two, the mirror. Yeah, well, maybe this is... with the Knight of Swords here. If this is a twin flame, this is the one is the masculine and one is the feminine. Could be. One is the masculine and one is the feminine. Maybe that's why they're so close in your energy here. And then we have the World and we have Three of Swords. Okay, so I'm gonna give a twin flame message. And I usually don't focus so much on that in my readings, but because I have a twin flame and I've been on this journey for 9 years now, I think. More, actually. Yeah, anyways, who cares? It comes true in my readings. So for some of you, this is the twin flame. You know, they are here. We have a divine feminine, we have a divine masculine. There's a lot of strength. Look at this. Infinite. You're like how you are. The World and the Three of Swords here. There's a union here coming. So this whatever, this Knight of Swords that are in your energy here, seems that they're protecting you, actually. Yeah. It seems that they are protecting you. And I feel like a surge of love coming now. Yeah, I feel a very strong surge of love coming. This could be a guide as well, actually. This is interesting. So it turned out not to be a negative energy, actually. It turns out to be a good... somebody protecting you, either a spirit guide... or the soul or higher self of a very important soul connection that you have in this lifetime. Probably somebody that are spiritual. Doesn't have to be, because their higher self and the soul, you know, is always spiritual, even if they are not. So they something with they got your back here. They're not gonna let anything bad happen to you. Some energy here, some guide, or like I said, higher self, soul connection is not gonna let anything bad happen to you. Yeah, where are we going to put these? I mean, the Magician, the High Priestess, and Strength. This is a powerful connection. You have a powerful connection. And I felt this in this reading. I felt it already. It was going to be a little bit different energy from pile 1 and pile 2. And it is. This is like very, you know, you are very awake. And this also symbolizes the divine masculine and divine feminine within you. And the strength here. You are really, this is really the pile where you are ascending. You're doing what is right. You have the spiritual maturity and all these things. So I don't know what the absolute most important message is for you, actually. There's nothing wrong with, I think you need to know that there's nothing wrong with the burden that you're carrying. Sometimes we think because we're experiencing suffering or bad emotions or weird circumstances, that there's something wrong. And I think a very important lesson or piece of wisdom is it's nothing wrong. Because when we think something is wrong, we have an aversion towards it. When we have an aversion to an emotion, a feeling, a situation always comes with thoughts and emotions, you know. We are rejecting what is. And when we are rejecting what is, we are tensing. Like there's a tension in that energy, which adds to the suffering, which just adds to the karma. So we have to accept what is. And suffering is a gateway for ascending. It's a gateway for awakening. It's a gateway for dealing with our karma or karmic load. So whatever you are working through here, there's nothing wrong. It just is. It's not good. It's not bad. It's just this. Yes, maybe we would choose something else. Of course, nobody wants to suffer. I would like to have a wonderful life and never suffer and always be peaceful and happy. I would like to get enlightened right now. It would be great. But, you know, I'm not. So I just have to accept, you know, there's good days, there are bad days. And I have this. This is what I have on my plate this lifetime. I just have to, you know, deal with it. And the thing is here, I don't even think you need to hear these things, because I think you got this already. And I feel like I want to cry. And yeah, this was strong. I think you need to hear that you are okay and what you're doing is okay. And yes, at times it's very lonely. It could be very lonely here, especially if there is a twin flame situation, there's separation, and I don't know what twin flame situations are always difficult. Yeah, it's very hard, very spiritual, because it will turn you inside out. And if there's any trace of anything left within you, any ego, it will come out, and it will, you have to deal with it. So it doesn't give you a break. Could also be some people here that have very strong, or Kundalini awakenings are always strong. But we can have a deflected Kundalini rising, and we can have a stable rising. If you have a deflected Kundalini rising, Kundalini can rise initially in 6 different channels, nadis. So if you have a difficult rising, it could be very difficult. And these are the horror stories that we hear about, the difficult risings, but they're also very stable risings. So but it could be something with Kundalini going on, because you are on a very spiritual pile number 3. This is the very spiritual pile. This is the very spiritual one. And when I said that, I just heard take 2 cards from your... There's a lot of extra cards that wants to come out in your reading. And what's with this dark... I don't know if you see it now. What's with the darkness that came here? Let me just turn up the light. Yeah, that's fun. So let's see if that works. Did that work? Yeah, maybe a little bit. Let's turn up the light a little bit. Yeah, turn up the light a little bit. You're not alone. Turn up the light. Stay strong. We have strength here. Turn up the light a little bit. So yeah, I wanted to take... when I said you are the very spiritual one, I remember that I had one card that says that in my oracle deck. So anyways, I'm talking. So I want to take 2 cards from my own deck just to see what message we can get, extra message for you. Okay, let's do these 2 cards. Look at this. We have Arcturus with the higher, with a higher timeline, the master manifester. Yeah, Arcturus energy. So Arcturians, light beings are they are assisting us in our ascension. So they are very close. And this is, once again, just confirms that you are completely immersed in this awakening process. Your whole life is about awakening. This lifetime is completely about awakening for you. So it's gonna be lonely at times because there's solitude that's needed. You're also gonna be different from people around you because you have a yearning, you have a calling, you have a seeking. So at a certain point in your life, there's gonna be you separating from the crowd almost. And for many of you, it could be that you're going to have a Kundalini awakening, or that you were born with a Kundalini rising. Maybe even when we are born with a Kundalini rising, it is because we have already started the process in previous lifetimes. And because many of us, we are already very spiritual, many of us have already activated the Kundalini and it's already rising, So I wanted to say one more thing, but it slipped out of my mind. Look at this! North Node. Dharma and destiny. Destiny is calling. Wow. Soul's mission, purpose, where you are going, fate, your highest potential, the journey, the direction, your future, and spiritual growth. So North Node, this is what North Node is about. Your destiny, your fate, your spiritual purpose. And with Arcturus here, it is to enter a higher timeline. And yes, at times it's heavy. It's a heavy burden. You have to deal with so many things. At times you're lonely. You have to separate from the crowd. It doesn't make sense. The news doesn't make sense. Social media doesn't make sense. Maybe even your life doesn't make sense because you need to make a living and things like that. Parts in your life is a burden. But you're still, and you have this yearning for the truth. I feel like I want to cry again. Yeah, I've been feeling this yearning a lot. You have this yearning, the yearning for knowing, embodying love, for living. I heard there was a woman that crossed my path, and I heard her say the word true humanity. And I think many of us yearning this, to become a true human. We have truth here, a true human, full of love and compassion, and this almost egoless state. And yeah, so this is what's going on here. And I don't know what to say. What else? Yeah, this is what's going on. Let's see what else we got here. Gift of freedom. Break away from your attachments. This is you. Look how powerful you are. And look at all this. There's so much energies that you're dealing with. There's so much, and I keep feeling like you're alone. There's a little bit of loneliness here. And with the long hair here, it makes me think of, this is year long. This is like a lifetime that you're doing this. It's a lifetime process that you're doing this. But you got something. You're getting the gift of freedom, and not many people are getting that. There are many people that are awakening and has awakened and, doing this. And it's a gift, it feels awful at times because it's difficult, to go through this process. It's not like Eckhart Tolle, you just wake up. He also had a very difficult life, but he had his enlightenment happened very easy for him when he finally became enlightened. So, but yeah, anyways, that's very rare. There's a very rare Kundalini rising and awakening, actually. Yeah, like very, very rare. So most of us, we have to work so hard. Yeah. And sometimes it's so lonely and things like that, but it's a gift. And it's a gift. And I think, when we can feel this yearning and this calling and the connection, it's nice. We're not alone. We have universe and we have each other like this. We're connecting right now. So yeah, golden treasures. This is nice. Golden treasure. And all the cards chose you alone, except the Knight of Swords. But once again, this is somebody here that loves you, that will always stand next to you with a white horse here. Yeah, you could be that you have a twin flame or a dragon comes up. Or you have the swords, yeah, Knight of Swords. Or you have a dragon that loves you. Yeah, talking about the galactic dragon. Or another type of spirit, animal, guide. Somebody really loves you on the spiritual plane. Or the physical plane, but they're protecting you with their spiritual energy. They are not going to let anything happen to you. The star here shows that soul galactic connection. This is nice. This is so nice. I'm going to cry. I want to cry in this reading. But all the cards, it really shows here, you're alone. What happened to your hair? Your hair was so long here, and then the hair is like poof, like a tree. So yeah, you're going to go through many shifts and changes with your physical body, with your emotional energy, with your mental energy. There's going to be like a lot of like experiences if you have a twin flame, if you're going through Kundalini rising or just a very powerful awakening, It's at times, we have very difficult experiences, very dark places that we enter within ourselves, and very dark circumstances that are manifested in our life, because of the higher plan. And at times we have like blissful experiences. We have this crazy spiritual experience. It almost feels like tripping, So you're going through all this. You're on the front row. You're sitting in the front row this lifetime. You are meant to go through, this is what it's meant to do. You're meant to go through this massive shift. Third house is about the mind also. So this massive shift of your mind, your consciousness with the eagle here. And you're doing this. You're in the middle of this. At times, you're working here. You're alone. It feels like you're not getting anywhere, but you are. Sometimes, blockages are just so dense. It feels like it's been years and nothing is happening, but it is changing. Break through to new dimensions. A new endeavor is on the horizon. What's wrong? Okay, let's try again. A new endeavor is on the horizon. Innovative energy wants to burst forth into your consciousness. Look at this consciousness. Something is happening. I felt like something is happening here. How you're breaking free, because we have the Three of Swords and the World. So you are working with a blockage right now, and this feels like it's almost like you can't break free from it, and you've been trying and maybe you break free from a layer, and then another layer comes, and you're like, wow, it's never gonna end. This suffering, this pain is never gonna end. This is the bottomless pit. Is it the bottomless pit? This pain, you have to be so strong. So strong. But with the World here, and with the whale here that breaks free, that breaks up from the surface here, it seems like you're hitting some kind of breaking point here where you will actually crack open like an egg. Like I see your mind cracking open and the burden is being released. So you're moving right towards this. So keep on pushing. Keep on carrying the suffering here. Keep on carrying the suffering with wisdom. You carry it with acceptance. You carry it with peace in your mind, peace in your heart. You observe it rather than losing yourself in this. It's, losing yourself, it doesn't get you anywhere. So you observe it, you accept it, you stay strong. And you remember that the universe got your back. You remember that there are. Oh, every time I talk about what's protecting you and loving you, I feel like I want to cry. Yeah, I definitely feel my twin flame in this reading. It's pretty funny because I really got triggered with him the other day. Of course, as always, he does nothing and I get triggered anyways. But yeah, this is how it works. So, but yeah, I really feel this strong, very strong love. Okay, let's see what else we got here. We have increased your knowledge. Education brings opportunities. Take a course, pick up a book, or find a mentor to teach you what your soul longs to know. But I feel like more that something with the third house and like detaching from the news and social media. And then we have an iPad here. True knowledge. Look at this script. This, what is it called? This script. Oh, I can't remember the word. Yeah, true knowledge. Like seek true knowledge. And there's a choice here, you know. You really need to detach from news and things because it really brings you down. Yeah, it makes it heavier. Sometimes you're definitely carrying a part of the collective burden. Yeah, I think this is also what makes it a bit lonely and heavy because you're carrying also collective karma, family karma. So, and it could be that it feels like a little bit unfair because like, okay, why do I have to carry all this? But it has a purpose. It has a purpose, and with the world, it seems like it's really coming to an end now. This carrying some bigger burden that it took years for you to work through this. It's been taking years for you. Compassion. With this big breakthrough that is coming here, with you hitting that surface, I don't know how long it's gonna take, but I feel like it's near. But even if it takes 1, 2, 3 more years, you know, we have to accept it and say like, okay, we shouldn't even think how long it's gonna take. We just have to accept the now. You know, if we keep on feeling like, oh, it should happen now, we're not accepting the now. So yeah, but compassion. I feel like you're gonna feel it's gonna be all worth it. Every pain and suffering that you ever gone through is going to be all worth it, with compassion here. Showing, look how you're sitting here with wisdom, with heart, with peace. Oh, it's just like, oh, this was a difficult lifetime. Yeah, like almost like this was a difficult lifetime. But the biggest rewards here are coming. And it's this very big shift and change within you where you are resting in a higher consciousness with your heart open, with your burden cleared. You will not carry this burden forever. It will be clear. You're clearing it right now. We are clearing it right now. That's what we're doing. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Okay, this was a long reading, but yeah, this was definitely my reading and I liked it. I loved it. Pile number 2 could be your pile as well. Was it pile 2 or pile 1? Can't remember. If you want to check one of the other piles, do so because I feel like they are connected. Yeah, some way they are connected. So if you don't want to, then forget about it. Okay, pile number 3. This was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile 3. I wish you all the best and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.